Hey y'all, this is day 2 of pre-op. I've just been walking around the hotel with my walker. I'm not feeling that good. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday, but I decided to come outside to get some of this good old sun. I needed that. I don't really go outside that much. I'm super nauseous still. My mom did buy me some nausea medicine. I'll have to show you guys what kind it is. It's amazing and it's non-drowsy. But I do have prescription nausea medicine, but it makes me go to sleep. So if I'm trying to stay up and drink my protein and water and everything, I try not to go to sleep this early, but I did. I took a little mini nap. I was super exhausted because in the hospital, the medicine they were giving me was knocking me out, like completely knocking me out. But I'm using the breathing machine. I forgot what it's called. You breathe into it to help me clear my lungs out and everything. I'm gonna do that.
I think you're gonna get followers.
Yeah. So I just try to breathe in and out so I can be able to function on my own. We're supposed to be leaving tomorrow, going back home. My grandmother wanted me to stay more days here until my 2-week appointment. But I want to go home. My dog was really upset. He's older. He was crying on my side from one of my friends told me. So I just want to go home. Plus, like the nurse said, it's really no reason for me to stay. If there's any issues, I can go to the hospital and then just call them and they can correspond back and forth with the hospital where I live. And if it's something super serious, then they'll have to airlift me there. The helicopters they have to come get me. I'm only 2 hours away, so really 3, but yeah. I don't know if I said this, but I was my doctor's first patient. Not her first patient, but I was her other patients that came to the pre-op appointment. They don't get their surgery until like next week or the week after next. I was the only one that got their surgery yesterday, I think, and the rest of the people that were there were the people for another doctor named Dr. Kwan. So I was the first one to have surgery and the last one to get up out of there. They discharged me around noon today, which was okay. I did want to leave, but then I didn't want to leave. Let me tell you something. That shower felt amazing. I have like this weird pimple on my head. That shower felt so good. It just felt really good just to get in that hot shower, man. My mom was there to help me. I'm using antibacterial Dow soap, and that's what I'll be using until my incisions heal. I don't want to use anything with like fragrance or whatever, none of that stuff. I just want to use antibacterial. My eyesight is really blurry. I can see things, but when I get to reading stuff, especially small print, it gets blurry. The surgeon said most likely it's because of the medicine, so I figured that. My niece got sick from getting in the pool. She got an ear infection, so she got her medicine because in the hospital it was emergency room downstairs, and that's where she went. And the hospital nobody was really at the hospital like that, so it was a small hospital. Especially today, I was the only bariatric patient they had. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping and passing gas, which is a wonderful thing. The nurses, the techs at the hospital were amazing. The only thing I didn't like was how they were getting on my case, which I understand they had to. But it was really hard to get that protein in, y'all. Like really, really hard. I tried my very best. I pushed through though. I didn't meet the goal where I should have met it, but I met the goal enough to go home. My surgeon was going to keep me again. I guess because I was just so nauseous. That's been the only thing. Like the gas pain, back pain, gas pain, I ain't had that really this time. I had a little discomfort, but my problem has been nauseousness. And that's so weird because like when my first surgery, I had more so gas pain. But now it's just nauseousness. I'm just nauseous. I'm trying to think of anything else. Any more updates? Out of all the proteins that I have, only one I like. When we were in the hospital, we tried strawberry. I did not like that. I was going through chocolate, but we noticed that it was taking me forever to go through chocolate. And they mix their proteins with water. They're not allowed to mix it with anything else. So she said when I get home, I can mix it with like almond milk or coconut milk, cashew milk, any milk of my choice. Fairlife. I do have a Fairlife lactose in my house. I'm gonna see. I only bought one because I want to see how I like it. And if I don't like it, then I give it away to somebody. But yeah, because it's just milk, just with no lactose, and it's like fat free. I think. I'm not really sure. Let's go back. Yeah, I didn't like those. And then what I chose in the packet y'all saw, the big bag, I chose like chocolate and vanilla cake batter, unflavored protein, and I think that was it. Unflavored protein, cake batter, vanilla cake batter, and then 2 chocolates, rich chocolate and milk chocolate. So I'm like, well, damn, because I never really tried the packets, because I didn't feel like, I tried one packet and that was vanilla, because I felt like before surgery, whatever you like, you might not like it after surgery. So I kind of feel bad because I didn't buy a whole bunch of stuff at the house, and what if I don't like it? I mean, I don't know if you can return some of those items to Walmart due to COVID. I might just have to give them away to people or whatever. But I only like the iced coffee one. There's a caramel iced coffee. No, there's a caramel mocha coffee, something like that. Then there's an iced coffee. I like them too, because they just remind me of drinking like Starbucks drinks. And they go down really good. And I don't mind drinking it with water. It don't bother me. But the lady said when you drink it with milk, it tastes better. But I know she said if I drink it with Fairlife milk, I will only have to, I think she said drink maybe 2 shakes instead of 4. So, because it's the protein in there. But right now I'm just trying to get some protein in. Step on that, please. I don't want that biting nobody. That's a red ant. Step on it. It's walking right there. Yeah, so that's about it, y'all. I don't think I have anything else. As far as hunger goes, I'm not really hungry. I could eat, but when I think of broth, it makes me want to throw up. Like, when I think of, like, meat, it makes me want to throw up. If I could eat anything right now, it probably would be, like, some chicken noodle soup from, like, Panera Bread or something like that. And not that salty. But that broth, like, every time I think about that broth that I was drinking before I went into surgery, it made me want to gag. Like, I don't want that. No. And I don't want no real food. Like, I don't want no hamburgers and pizza and chicken wings and just macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes, green beans. I don't want stuff like that. I just want, like, some soup. It's so funny because when I was walking the halls in the hospital, I smelled Campbell's chicken noodles. I smelled Campbell's tomato soup. So I don't know if somebody had that on their menu or somebody warmed it up, because there were people. It was like a top level, and then it was like a bariatric side, and then it was Mimi, you're too loud. Bariatric side, and then there was like another side. I'm not sure. I think those people had to get like their legs and stuff fixed, because one lady had a cast on and she was crying. I feel so bad for her. I just prayed for her silently in my head and gave her a little smile, because we wasn't allowed to really like be around too many folks, because you just never know what somebody else has. I think it was a quarantine session up there also that somebody had got COVID. They had to get quarantined. But yeah, I smelled tomato soup, and now I want it. Right now, I don't want it right now. I wanted it at that moment. At this moment, now I kind of want some Panera soup. That's what I want. But I can't have that. 2 weeks from now, I can start doing protein broth. So that's like, chicken broth, beef broth. But right now, for these 2 weeks, it's strictly shakes. Strictly shakes and, what do you do? My edge child. Strictly shakes and water and Gatorade. I'm going to look at my stuff and see if I can eat some Jello and eat some Jello, or I know I can't have applesauce right now, or drink some Gatorade. Don't put your finger in that drain. Don't even touch it. Ugh, kids. But anyway, that's really about it, y'all. I'll give y'all another update. This is basically day 2 post-op. I was gonna do like a whole every single day do something, but I'm not sure if I am or not. But this is day 2 post-op, and yeah, I might go all 10 days, and then after that just do like 1 month, 2 months, like that after these 10 days, so y'all can kind of get a feel of how I am. But everybody's different. What I experience, you might not experience. So yeah. All right, now I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.